And I also want to give it up for the lake monsters in here. That was pretty awesome. So basically the whole theme of this message is how do you build your relationship with Jesus? There are a lot of ways that you can do that. But my first point is certain things do not mean that you have a relationship with Jesus. Coming on Mondays does not mean that you have a relationship with Jesus. Saying the prayer of salvation doesn't mean that you get a free ticket into heaven. Being a good person doesn't mean that you know Jesus. Saying the prayer of salvation doesn't mean that you get to live your life however you want to after you say it. And I'm going to go back to being a good person doesn't mean that you know Jesus. I struggled with this one. About 5 to 6 months ago, I realized that I had given my life to Christ, but I hadn't done anything after. I had worshiped and I had listened to the preaching, but I had never really had any time during the week for God. And so I realized that. And I felt like I was just a generally good person, I'd never done anything super bad. But I had to realize being a good person doesn't mean that you know Jesus. And And now I'm going to need 2 volunteers to come up. And yeah, me too.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, Philip is one. Okay, and I do not know your name, but you were worshiping in worship, and I was like, dang, I was into it.
Get it, Brandon. Come on. Let's get
Come on, shoot it.
I can stand up here, it's fine. I'm gonna need you first, and then you second, so you can, either one. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all 2 scenarios, and I want y'all to tell me what is wrong with each of them. So, you're gonna pretend like you're Jesus, and I'm just gonna pretend like I'm a normal girl. Let's say I'm going to school, and then I want to go over to my friend's house after. So, come on, Jesus, come to school with me, and then, I might have time for you after I get home, but that's just a maybe. I might stay at school, and then I might hang out with my friends after. So I don't know if I'm gonna have that much time for you. But I might. So, I'll try that. I'll try. Little 2, maybe 3 minutes. So, what is wrong with that? What's wrong with that scenario?
Everything.
Yes, you do. You have to give Jesus all of your time. Okay, now let's say you're sportsy. So, let's say I'm going to a sportsy event. And I'm like, okay, Jesus, I'm gonna bring you to a sports event, and you're gonna help me win. But then after, we're gonna go out to eat because we're probably gonna win the game, and I might have time for you there, but then I might win. So let's go to the sports event. And then let's say we win the game, and I'm out with my friends later, and there's some stuff with my friends I don't really need you to see, there's some stuff that you don't really need to see. So I'm just gonna leave you at home, and then I'll catch up with you maybe tomorrow. Okay. What's wrong with that scenario? Yes, he can. There's nothing that he doesn't see. He knows what you're gonna do when you're gonna do it. So I'm glad that y'all got that right. What are some ways that y'all think you can build your relationship with Jesus? Emma?
I say instead of thinking Jesus as a part of your agenda, you think of him as an escape from your agenda.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Anyone else? Yes, that's a big part of it.
Talking to him.
Yes, that's another big part of it. And I feel like a lot of times we can accept Jesus into our heart, and then we basically just say I'm gonna ask you for things, and I'm gonna pray, and you're gonna maybe give them to me, but I had to realize a couple months ago that I cannot have Jesus in whatever part of my heart is convenient for me. I have to have Jesus in all of my heart, because he gets it all. When I give my life to him, that means I'm surrendering everything that I have to him.
Let's go.
It's not you get to have this part of my heart and maybe this part, and then I get to choose whatever else I do with my life. That's not true. When you accept Christ, you give him everything. You surrender all of your time. Not all of your time, but you need to make time for him. Who loves you the most? Who died for you? I think it's pretty cool that I can say, yeah, somebody died for me. His name is Jesus. You want to know about him?
Yeah.
I can tell you them. And a relationship with Jesus takes time and devotion, like any other gifting or talent or something that you're passionate about, something that you spend your time doing. Remember who died for you. Remember who loves you the most. I'm just going to throw this out there, is a basketball going to die for you? Does basketball love you the most? Is your iPhone going to die for you? I mean, it'll die on you, but it's not going to die for you.
Whoa, now. All right.
Yeah, Jesus loves you the most, so make time for him. Even if it's 5 minutes every day. I started out with 5 minutes every day, and y'all might not think this, but 5 minutes of your day, it actually does change your week, and it does change your day and how you feel about your day. And I would also say we're not called to live on the sidelines. Like, we're supposed to be in the game. We're supposed to be like actual believers of Christ. You can say, yeah, I'm a Christian all day, but in the end, what you say does not dictate your heart and your actions. So, I'm going to give y'all 2 verses about this church at Ephesus, which is in Revelations in the Bible. And if I could have that. The first, the Passion version, yeah. There is a church in the Bible, and basically they had done everything to please God, but they had forgotten about their first love. They had forgotten about the God who they gave their life to in the beginning. So I'm going to read this, and it says, I know all that you've done for me. You have worked hard. You've persevered. I know that you don't tolerate evil. You have tested those who claim to be apostles and proved they are not, for they were impostors. I also know how you bravely entered trials and persecutions because of my name, yet you have not become discouraged. But I have this against you. You abandoned the passionate love you had for me at the beginning. Think about how far you have fallen. Repent and do the work of love you had done at first. And then the International Children's Bible, I have to get like different translations to see like how they sound and if they're different. So this one says, but I have this against you. You have lost the love you had at the beginning. So remember where you were before you fell. Change your heart and do what you did at first. If you do not change, I will come and I will take away your lampstand from its place. So when I was talking about me being a good person and how I have I felt like I was just a generally good person, like I never really did anything super bad, I had forgotten the presence of Jesus that I was in when I first gave my life to him. And it's such a powerful thing when you give your life to Christ.
That's right.
And then you live it out. Because you can give your life to Christ and then you can think, yeah, well, I mean, technically I'm a Christian because I said the prayer of salvation. But if you just live your life however you want to live it and you just don't really care anymore, then you can't say that you have a real relationship with Jesus. And I made that mistake. And so I just want to encourage y'all, remember the first love that you had at the beginning. Remember Jesus. Remember what he did for you. Remember what he's doing for you. Remember what he did for you in the past and in the future. And I know that Ben and Juana and Jimmy and Katie and Philip and Shad and Kayla, they would all love you and they would all they would all want to help you grow your relationship with Jesus. So ask them questions, ask them how you can, during the week, spend time with him. So think that's all.
Yeah, come on.
I feel like I ran kind of short, but I mean, I was nervous. So.